Today I want to go over one of my favorite pieces of gear. I've had it for a couple of weeks now. And it's a Tier 1 concealed Axis Elite holster for my full-size Walther PDP 5-inch barrel. Let's go over the features and I'll tell you why it's my favorite holster. This is the Tier 1 concealed Axis Elite holster. They put a lot of thought into the design of this holster for concealability and comfortability and performance. In my opinion, it's the best holster out there if you want to carry appendix. I haven't tried them all. There's a lot of holster companies out there, but this one is my absolute favorite. And for a couple of weeks now, it's been on me every day. There's no printing. I don't notice any printing at all with this holster, and it's very comfortable to wear all day, even with a full-size gun like that Walther. So let's go over some of the features. The claw system, which helps in concealing the grip, pulling it against your body, it's unlike anything I've ever seen on any other holsters. There's 4 stacks, and you can remove some depending on your build and your body type. You may want to remove some of the stacks or just leave all 4 on. I left all 4 on because I really like it to push aggressively against my body and really hide the grip of the gun. So that works out great for me. What I've noticed is I think that this claw sticks out a little bit farther this way than all the other holsters I have, which is great for leverage because it really works with your belt to push that grip in aggressively. Now, to adjust the ride height, their clips and the claw is what they call their easy adjust system. You don't have to remove the screws all the way to adjust your ride height. You just loosen them up, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but probably not. But they're not just holes. It's like a track with holes, and it clicks. You can click the clips up and down and the claw separately. They move independent of each other. So if you move the claw down or the clip down, then you move the claw down, or if you like the claw up. Good thing about that is it can keep the claw right in the middle of the clip and right in the middle of your belt. So both clips are like that. A lot of people might not like the plastic clips. I've been wearing it for a couple of weeks now, and they don't show, they don't print. I personally like the plastic clips, and I'll tell you why. I like metal clips, and I have some, but the metal clips can tend to be a little hard on your concealed carry belt and your pants. And when you're spending $80, $100 for a belt or even higher, you don't want your belt to get torn up by metal clips. Now, I do like the DCC clips. I have them on another holster, but I decided to try the plastic ones out and see how they work. They don't print at all. The way this holster is designed works great for me. I like the shock cord. Some have companies use a hinge system. I like the shock cord. It bends with you this way, and it can also kind of flex with you this way as you move. So it'll flex with you, and that's, I think, really adds to the comfortability of the holster. On the mag carrier, this piece that they form into the kydex also acts as a wedge to push the magazine against your body. So when this sits on my body, it sits pretty curved in. So it really, really hides well. The T1, that looks pretty cool. Their T1 logo, but it's actually a funnel, kind of like a funnel, and it aids in finding the holster a lot easier when you're reholstering your weapon. On the back of the holster, right here, is the retention screw, adjustment screw for the gun side, and right here is the retention screw for the mag carrier. Now, I used the soft side of a piece of Velcro right here because I made a wedge. I ordered a wedge from Tier 1 Concealed, but unfortunately I didn't order the right size. So I used a yoga block and as a lot of people do. Did some cutting and shaving and sanding and made my own wedge. But I am going to be ordering another wedge from Tier 1 Concealed because they're much more comfortable. You'll notice right here, you see these ridges, and they're also right here on this side, on the mag carrier side. They call them gussets, and what it does is it really helps make the holster more rigid, and so it gives it rigidity and strength, so you don't have to worry about a holster cracking. Again, they've put a lot of thought into this holster. When I ordered this for a full-size PDP, they didn't have one for the 5-inch barrel. The biggest one they had for a full size was a 4.5 inch. And before they made it, they actually called me. This is what I mean about the customer service. And they told me they couldn't make it for a 5-inch because most of the time they make them open, or they make them closed on the bottom. But they said that they could make it, but it would have to be open on the bottom. Like if you had a compensator and you put it in, it would stick out just a little bit. And I said that's fine with me. I didn't mind. So I would suggest, if you're looking for a good holster, go with the Tier 1 Concealed. These are the holsters I'm going to be going with. So that's it right there. Let's check it out. I'll put it on and show you just how well it conceals this full-size gun. Okay, as you can see, I have the holster on, and I'll get a little bit closer here. You can see just no printing at all. That's why I love this holster. The Axis Elite really allows me to carry a full-size pistol like this with a 18-round a grip on there. Allows me to carry a larger gun, which I prefer for me, without printing. One thing I forgot to tell you is when I ordered the holster with the mag carrier, I got the +4 extension, and allows the magazine to sit a little bit lower, so it sits with the top of the gun, or what would be the back of the gun. It allows it to sit level or just a little bit below. I like that. Some guys like it when it sits up a little bit higher. It just all depends on your personal preference. Again, the plastic clips, I like it because not only is it easier on your belt, but it just allows the holster to be put on and taken off just that much easier. And I've always wanted a sidecar holster like this, or a combination holster as I call it, because it allows it's sturdy. It really sits your gun solid. It doesn't shift. So when you're training and you're clearing your garment and you're coming down on your gun, it's in the same spot every time. There's no shifting. So once you get your index point down, you're on it solid every time. So it makes your draws consistent. You know, you're right there every time. Sometimes just practice doing that, getting your hand on your gun. Again, just makes draws consistent when you're training. Just come out and it's there every time. So again, go check out tier1concealed.com. They've got all kinds of different holsters. They've got inside the waistband, outside the waistband, hip carry, appendix carry, light bearing holsters if you like to have a weapon mounted light on your pistol. So go pick out a holster that you like, pull the drop down list down, and they have molds for all kinds of makes and models of guns. So if you find a holster that you like, chances are they're going to have it available for your pistol. So that's it, guys. I don't want this to go on too long. tier1concealed.com, check them out. Great bunch of guys, fantastic holsters, and the customer service is second to none. So go check them out, and until the next video, I'll see you soon. Here, Mark.
Bladder. Just throw your gun at it, and you'll hit it.
I aimed. I thought I put a hole in it, but I didn't.